And welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to come on and just play and not really stress over anything. I've got a whole bunch of junk mail envelopes that I've been collecting. These ones were avocado dyed, and I'm kind of sick of looking at the stack of them on my desk. So I ended up just spraying some of these with coffee, and I grabbed my pile of scraps. This pile right here, these little die cut pads from the dollar store. Let me tell you, I am getting some serious mileage out of these. And these are just some like small ephemera that I bought from Amazon. Some of them are washi stickers and just random things. So I decided to throw together some junk mail pocket envelopes. So these aren't glued down yet, but it'll kind of give you an idea where I'm headed. And I basically just ripped and cut these little scraps to cover the parts of the envelope that had like the company name or whatever stuff was on them. And I pulled some little pieces of ephemera from these packs. So I will put you on fast forward while I assemble these. Something I didn't mention in the beginning of the video was one of the reasons I wanted to use up my scraps was to cover some of the insides of the envelopes too. I think I did 4 of them and I left one of them just kind of as it was. But yeah, it's just, I love using this kind of thing to, sorry about that. I don't know if you could hear the timer in the background, but I was boiling some eggs. So as I was saying, I like to use these to throw in journals, for happy mail, just to kind of package all kinds of things really. Also, apologies for my voice. I am getting over whatever I had. I lost my voice completely about a week ago, so I'm not 100% yet, but getting there. So some of these envelopes, as you can see, have really big windows, and some of them have fairly small ones. And I really like the variety. And I don't really know how I'm going to use them yet, but I wanted to... Tucker's burying his ball into the blanket right now. I'm filming. Do you mind? Of course he doesn't mind. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to put a focal point and not cover too much of the window at the same time. I may end up putting tags or other little pieces of like journaling cards or whatever. But as I said at the beginning of the video, those little packs that I found at my Dollarama are fantastic. There's so many different kind of themes that go with them. And some of the more recent ones that I bought actually have like little sentiments in the back for happy birthday, congratulations. There's all sorts of different ways you can use them. And I just love them. So whenever I go to my dollar store, it's one of the first things I look for. That and interesting stickers. So yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm going to use these. And I didn't want to go too heavy into the theme of things, but these little butterflies and kind of specimen cards and things were just speaking to me today. Another one done. And you can see where I've covered the inside of some of these. And I actually didn't use really thick paper because I didn't really want to dig into my stash and use cardstock. I wanted to use this really weird thin paper that I got in I think it was a Michaels pack. And there's even actually some in here that are just music sheets. There's like an atlas page. It's just kind of the stuff that's been sitting on my desk. And I didn't really go through too much of it because the scraps are quite big, but enough that I feel, you know, I accomplished something. So I'm just layering in some of these little washi stickers and clear stickers. Probably should have started here, but it's actually quite easy to pull some of the pieces up. Yeah. I think probably my favorite one is the one on the far right now. The one with the avocado dyed envelope. And a lot of little pieces from these little Dollarama packs are a lot of different sizes, but I really wanted to use that the butterfly coming out of its chrysalis piece, just because it's kind of an interesting piece. And I'm almost done. Back to you live here in just a moment. Okay, all done. So this one is going to be like a side pocket. This one is going to be a top opening pocket. I think this one's also, yeah. A top opening pocket. Top opening pocket. And uh-oh, did I not open the right end? I did not. So I will do that right now. This one's going to be a double pocket. There. So pocket, pocket. So there we go. Upcycling some junk mail envelopes. And I will just throw these in my little bucket of goodies to add to junk journals. So there we go. As always, thank you for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.